Hi, in this lesson, we're going to talk about mentioning others in comments. You'll see here in our document, it is a shared document, and we have a number of comments by Pierce Boyd. Now, we are not signed in as Pierce, we're actually signed in as Gary. And if you look up here in the upper right, you'll see Gary Colson, but this document is shared with Pierce. And Pierce actually has it open right now. We can see that Pierce has the document open and he's on page 2. So Gary wants to respond to Pierce's comments. And actually the one that we want to is, let's choose this one here. Pierce Boyd, do we want to give examples of some of the new products we are developing? So we're going to click down here in the text box and you'll see it has the little @ symbol, mention or reply. So Gary can use the @ symbol to mention Pierce. Let me show you. We're going to start with @, and now we get a list of all of the people. And if all of these people in our organization were shared in this document, they would get a notification that they were mentioned. Now we're going to choose Pierce, and we're going to say I think that is a great idea. I would like you to do that for us. And I can even click here to assign that task to Pierce. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to send it along. Now, let's go ahead and let's take a look at how this appears on Pierce's side. All right, I'm over here now on Pierce's computer, and we're going to scroll on down, and we see that Gary has mentioned Pierce Boyd. Now, here in the document, there's really nothing that makes this jump out. What the benefit of doing an mention is, we need to open up Pierce's email. We see that he gets an email here telling him that Gary Colson assigned him a task. And if we come over here, we see that Gary mentioned him. When you mention somebody, it puts an emphasis on it and sends that email so that the person you're mentioning knows this is something that needs to be addressed. Now, you'll see that I have add a comment or go to comment, a link. If I click on it, it takes me to the online version of the document. And let me zoom in a little bit here. And I can see that comment there and that it's been assigned to Pierce. So now you know a little bit more about mentioning others in a comment. That's it for this lesson. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.